My name is Jaybee Aca-ac, taking up Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, first year Block B. Cultural tourism is equally important in aiming to preserve cultural and historical heritage. The more financial support it attracts, cultural tourism remains important in creating a positive image of a country or city on a global scale. In economy, tourism boosts the revenue of the economy, creates thousands of jobs, develops the infrastructures of a country, and plants a sense of cultural exchange between foreigners and citizens. It will improve tax revenue and personal income, increase standards of living. The most common interactions of tourism with the environment is raised awareness. Yes, so many destinations promote ecotourism and sustainable tourism, and this can help to educate people about the environmental impacts of tourism. Travel pattern determine the size and shape of a destination. Tourists are the final consumers of a destination, it is important to identify the needs of tourists in every destination they choose to visit. So here are some major cities, natural wonders, historic sites, and other tourism attractions, both man-made and natural. In China, the Great Wall of China; India, the Taj Mahal; France, the Eiffel Tower; Canada, Niagara Falls; Thailand, Patong Beach; Brazil, Christ the Redeemer; Rio de Janeiro; Cuba, Old Havana; United Arab Emirates is Burj Khalifa; Egypt, the Great Sphinx; Japan, Mount Fuji; United Kingdom, Buckingham Palace; Australia, Sydney Opera House; Greece, the Parthenon; Bolivia, Salar de Uyuni Salt Flat; Spain, La Sagrada Familia; Iceland, Blue Lagoon; New Zealand, Hobbiton; Vietnam, Bana Hill Mountain Resort; in Zambia, Victoria Falls; United States, Disney World; Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa; and the Philippines is Chocolate Hills. Physical environment can play a big role in the degree in which a country is engaged in and impacted by global interaction. It affects the ability of humans to live there because it will depend on the amount of natural resources a country has, extreme terrain or climate, and the potentially limiting effect of geographic isolation at varying scales. Political stability is the major factor in the success of tourist destinations. Travelers are naturally curious to visit all corners of the world. However, some countries are not because some made it difficult for people of a certain nationalities to get a visa. Economic factors that positively affects after recent are to increase budget revenues, production expansion, and improvement in the population welfare. Among the negative effects, the most important impact are inflation, infrastructure costs, and economic dependence. In order to attract more tourism, particular emphasis have given to the overall beautification of the surroundings. More emphasis is given to preserve the monuments, heritage structures to attract more tourists. Any development requires some interference with nature. Overdevelopment comes at the cost of nature. With more people in the area, more natural resources may require, which leads to the depletion of natural resources. Filipino culture is unique compared to other countries, and beliefs are applied every day in the life of the Filipinos and reveal how rich and blessed the culture that the Filipino have. This trait is usually seen during fiestas and holidays where many Filipinos are giving their best to entertain their visitors well. Moreover, the Philippines has a very unique culture due to the influences of colonization and the surrounding countries. Filipino people are very hardworking and strive to make life better for the next generation of their family. Traveling to our foreign country is one of the life's greatest privileges. As humans, we are lucky enough to have the ability to cross borders and experience the different cultures. Study the culture of your destination beforehand. Doing a little research on the country you're going to is a great way to prepare yourself for the cultural differences you'll experience while traveling. Many countries in Asia find it disrespectful if you don't remove your shoes before entering a building. Countries like the USA and Canada find it disrespectful if you don't tip your waiters and bartenders. Mediterranean and most Latin American countries consider a close embrace and kiss or two to be a normal greeting, whereas greetings in other countries may not involve touching at all. Maintain good communication is an important way to show your respect for the culture is to communicate clearly and carefully with the locals. This means approaching people in a friendly, non-threatening, and non-judgmental way. When companies are interdependent, it means that they are reliant on each other. Businesses cannot be successful if they work in isolation and need other businesses to work alongside them to make even more profit. Partnership is usually defined as a voluntary collaborative agreement between two or more parties in which all participants agree to work together to achieve a common purpose or undertake a specific task and to share risk, responsibilities, resources, competencies, and benefits. Partnerships are what enable many travel companies to grow. By sharing with others, hotel companies, airlines, cruise lines, destinations, and car rental companies can direct resources and capabilities to revenue improvement projects and growth ambitions.